Sound check. Sound
Testing.
check.
1, 2.
Testes. 1, 2, 3. Testes.
What? What is that from?
I don't know. From every.
Is that, is that like isn't that like a police academy or a
Maybe.
Naked Gun or a?
All right. We're looking this up. Who said testes 1, 2, 3?
You're ridiculous, dude.
Beavis and Butthead?
Oh,
Of course.
probably.
Testes.
Yeah,
1,
looks
2,
like it's Beavis
3.
and Butthead.
Okay.
All right.
Settle down now.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Toy Geeks Behind the Counter. We are your geeks. I'm Ben.
I'm George.
Mark.
I'm Dove.
Hey, we have a guest today.
We have two guests.
We have technically, Dove, you came through.
I did.
You made a couple of calls.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
that's
You
right.
sent a
Remember
couple
that?
of letters.
That's right, yeah.
I was over there.
And we have special guest Mark Todd, everyone. Mark, can you tell the crowd who you are?
Who I am in this world?
Yeah. What do you do? Where do you come from? What do you? What's the whole shebang? You know.
The whole shebang.
The whole shebang.
How is your life up until today?
Wow. I'm an artist, painter mostly, illustrator, curator of art shows, teacher, do a lot of different things, whatever I can do.
Now, curator of art shows.
Yes.
Last episode, Dove talked about that he is part of an art show that you
Yes.
are actually putting on. Can you tell us a little bit more about it?
Yeah, thank God Dove is helping. Yeah, we're doing this massive robot show, robot remix.
Hashtag Robot Remix.
Robot
Yeah.
remix.
So, in Pasadena at a gallery called Space Gallery. We're only open weekends, and we're opening May 4th, and the show started with maybe a dozen or so people. It's grown. I think we have, over 50 or 60 artists involved in this robot show.
Wow.
Oh wow.
A lot of them Dove kindly brought to the table.
Nice.
Can you tell them some of the artists that are doing paintings for the show?
Paintings for the show. Gary Taxali.
Nice.
Who else
Like
is
his
in the
stuff.
show? I have my cheat sheet here. Let's see.
Pull the cheat sheet out.
Let me
Oh,
see.
yeah.
It's
Oh,
so
yeah.
many. It's so many.
We
And
wanna
also,
know.
like,
Sean
don't list
Chow.
too many.
Give us the highlights.
Yeah, let's see.
You can't say that because then what?
Martin Ontiveros,
You can't say give me
Rob
the
Sato,
highlights.
J. Otto
Why not?
Siebold.
Because if he doesn't say a name, they're gonna be like, "Oh,
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
a
that's
highlight."
true.
Can he say 50 names on air? Do you want to watch this
No.
for 2 hours? Just
Look.
go to the show.
I mean,
This isn't even all of them. And
It's
these
a-
are Dove's people.
It's a lot.
Look at this.
These are
Well, I mean, like
Cozy and Dan,
Cozy Rika.
Rika,
You know.
J. Otto Siebold,
Nice.
Gary Taxali. We've got. I'm trying to name
There's
people
somebody
that
called
you.
Sean Star Wars.
Yeah, I was going to talk about him. I have never met Sean Star Wars, but I like his work.
name is
He-
Sean
officially.
Star Wars.
he does,
And you didn't even know him. This is incredible.
No, but I just bought a bunch of work from him.
How does Dove
Doesn't,
know?
doesn't surprise
Because
me.
he does lino cuts, which is when you take a linoleum block
Yeah.
and you scrape it out and you basically do a sculpture and then he makes prints off of that, and he's got a whole T-shirt line, and he doesn't always do Star Wars, but I guess he started doing Star Wars. I don't know why his name is Sean Star Wars, but that's his name.
That's what his parents named him.
Go
He can't control
check
it.
him out. It's
And I
control it.
think he
Can't control
officially
it.
changed his name to Sean Star Wars.
get out. Really?
Well, yeah, that's what.
That's his official
so
name.
I hear. And he's actually.
You know, Mr. and Mrs. Star Wars, his parents would be very disappointed hearing how you're just making fun of his
Yeah.
name.
My name is Dove.
He's actually going to be flying. I think he lives in New York. I'm not sure, but I think he's flying out, or he is flying out June 8th for this. He won't be there for May 4th, which is our opening, but June 8th they're flying him out just to do like exclusive. I think he's going to be making his prints right there at
on
the gallery.
premises. Awesome.
So that's June 8th. So there's a lot of little
And the show's
Cool,
actually
thanks.
going till
forever.
September.
September.
September 2021.
Yeah,
They're just going to keep coming
yeah.
until
It's
people stop coming.
It's a long run, but we're only open weekends, so Saturday, Sunday, and we keep. It's a beautiful space. It's pretty large.
How long have you been curating shows at that space?
I've a couple years.
Yeah.
I've
Nice.
done
A lot of shows.
5.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, something like that.
Are they usually this long, or is it like abnormal?
Yeah, they're usually maybe not quite this long, but yeah, 3 months on average, and never this big of a group show. Usually we're talking about 8 people, 9 people. This is, like I said, 60 to 70 artists.
Wow. So last week we got to see a couple of samples that Dove brought. Did you bring us anything to
I didn't bring anything. Well, I brought my own, because why not? But this is actually a series that Dove and I have been working on.
I remember R2-D2. I think
I
have
put
one of these,
Where
actually.
Put this?
Right there's fine.
Yeah, that's it.
This is actually Mark's version that you can
one
go to his website.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
You've sold
yes,
an R2.
this is the second version.
See, you don't have the yellow-purple one.
This is the one.
You probably have a red.
Yeah.
This one's superior.
This one you can get on his website.
Yeah, this one's still available, and it's on my website.
Other ones are sold out.
Gotcha.
Did they? I don't know. Okay, so this is it.
The one from San Diego sold out, yeah.
Nice.
There's a few left of the one from Decon.
So I love working on these. Are done with a risograph machine. I think most people know what that is by now,
And
but
if you don't,
look it up.
Risograph. And I little
Here goes
backing
George.
on there. Oh yeah, okay, look it up.
Is that where you made that book out of that one time? That Jar Jar book, Dove?
No, the 99 Deaths of Jar Jar was made on a spirit duplicator, which is also called a ditto machine.
A ditto machine.
And that's the one with the purple ink where it...
and it just so
the
fast.
ones that
I've used that before.
Back in the day, schools did,
and
and
that smells good.
yeah, it's great.
It's a similar thing.
Purple.
The risograph looks like a laser printer, right?
Looks like a big color copier machine.
Yeah.
Actually, they're pretty big.
But it's actually almost like a silk screening process because it's doing each color independently.
Right, so there's a 2-color there.
I love your descriptions back here.
I just write those on the fly. I really don't like to rewrite or
Since you're
think.
here, you should read this instead of
Okay.
following it out.
Yeah, so I literally write this just no changes, just whatever off the top of my head. It's our little tin can buddy, a true friend, small, quiet, smart. He's got some cool gadgets, like a stick thing that can plug into computers. And he has a shocker prong. He can play low-quality videos that shoot out. Sometimes he rocks back and forth when he gets too excited. Enjoy.
All of it true.
It's true, and yeah, I kind of create these, and the writing and the art and the bad sculpt, just kind of inspired by, being a kid, wanting. I've always wanted to draw my whole life, and Star Wars is actually a big part of obsessively drawing every day, and when you're a kid, you just can't get it right. Now I love all the can't get it right. I love that I embrace the bad quality, the seams, the messed up art. So I've learned to embrace
Forget
my
about perfection.
childhood. Yeah.
So this
Don't need to.
This was our third figure. This was 2018. So we did our first figure was the Chewbacca. We did 2017 was Vader. So 2016 we did the Chewbacca figure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one a year. We do one a year.
And I'll tell you, of any toy that I've ever released,
Yeah.
that Chewbacca toy, I don't want to say it put DKE on the map, but
No.
that convention, having that toy, something magical happened. People came to the booth, and we sold out the first night, and for some reason, everyone just saw what we were doing as art. And it opened up all these other opportunities. I can't tell you how many Hollywood people came and bought your figure. Producers and directors and all these
Awesome.
animation people and they've been collecting your stuff since then, which
Yeah.
is kind of crazy. And then all of those people were like, when can you make my toy? When can you make? And it was kind of crazy. This synergy, all because of this fucked up toy.
Yeah. I had
It's
never made a toy before.
And
It's
was
an art piece, Dove. Get it right.
Yeah.
But the thing is that there was a certain quality. It's I don't know how to explain it. George needs an explanation. But
I'll just Google it.
it's kind of the figure that you wish you could have made when you were 10, but you
That's
couldn't. You could
exactly.
never do anything like it, and it captured kind of that spirit, and everyone wanted one.
That's awesome.
It was kind of nuts, and I think
Well, now they'll be able to get one of these toys at the show.
That's true. Actually, this color is available at
Now.
Mark Todd.
Fun Chicken.
Fun Chicken.
Funchicken.com.
Fun chicken.
Funchicken.com.
There it is. We
So
got that one early.
What's the edition? What's the
Only 30.
There's only 30.
Well, no. What's the one that's going to be available at this other show?
The red.
We have a few left over, the red ones from DesignerCon, maybe like 10 pieces or something like that. Just if we had any robots left over, we're putting them in the show also. But and then coming up for Comic-Con this year, we're working on.
Should we announce
You
that?
can tell them. They're not going to see it, but you can tell them.
We got like 5 people watching. That's all.
Yeah.
Good.
We're doing the first human figure. Luke.
What?
Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
So, well, is it really?
You can see, like, Mark's getting all
It's
giddy,
Luker.
his posture
I
changed.
should have brought a sketch,
He's
but I didn't.
smiling.
That's
No,
it. And
it's-
now it's out there.
he's
You're going to
getting-
get a cease and desist from
Luker.
Mark Hamill.
It's
and
Luker.
It's done.
He's getting all
It's-
giddy. It's awesome.
Yeah.
What else did you
It's
bring
done
us to take a look at here?
I brought gifts. But,
Gifts?
not
Yay.
gifts, but gifts. But these came.
Badasses.
This is a book. This kind of goes along with just drawing, because the love of drawing. This is speaking of. I might need Dove's lawyer, but this
Dove
is.
does give good legal advice.
Yeah, this is
Shut up, Ben.
You do.
series of characters that I grew up with. We all grew up with that badasses that we
Mr.
love.
T.
See?
Mr. T. Mr. T. There you go. Mr. T.
This is the alien from Predator.
Wait,
Yeah.
hey, look at that.
And
Ben.
again, the writing was just off the top of my head.
Ben, look at that.
Oh yeah,
What? Wait. What page is that on?
that's the badass rides. That's going to be at the end.
What?
Do you still have the original art for that one?
Yeah, I think I have all the original art of all of it.
I know someone.
Oh, you're the
that
Back to the Future guy?
Yeah.
buy it from you.
I must have it. Pencil drawing.
Are they all pencil?
Yeah, they're all pencil.
Oh my God! Look how amazing that is, people.
I want a tattoo of this Oscar.
Oh, which one?
Oscar.
So this is, yeah, made to look like Rizzo, but it's actually not.
The DeLorean DMC-12 from Back to the Future.
Badasses. Get it at Fun Chicken.
Huey, he spelled Huey. I was in the news. Sorry.
What do these retail for?
Oh, I think these are like $8.
Oh, these are great.
$8.
Where can they get these?
On my website.
Funchicken.com.
Fun
Yeah.
Chicken.
Chicken.com.
These are amazing.
But keep that one. Keep that one.
Why, thank you. We need to talk about
Okay,
that.
would love to.
Yeah, I need to put it in my collection. There you
All
go.
right.
Wait, you brought something
brought
else.
one
it
more
looks
thing?
like.
I got this in Mexico City last time I was there, and I held on to it. I've been meaning to actually give this to Dove.
Ooh.
I didn't open it because I didn't know if you cared, but we can open it. But
What is
Sure, let's
it?
open it.
Star Wars bootleg Mexico.
Wow.
3 for $200.
See, like this.
And I kind of
You
snuck
paid $200 for that?
You know,
Wow.
200.
Oh my
Now,
gosh.
this is what's hilarious. Look how, that's like the old, look, it's a different, it's like a bughead C-3PO. But look how small Vader is.
That's a Vader.
Wait, that's Vader?
That's not.
I thought it was a Jawa.
Hola, baby Vader.
Isn't that great?
That's
And Bosk.
awesome.
And they had hundreds of these, and I kind of put 3 in a bag. That
So
were
how
my
much
favorite.
is 200 pesos?
Well, like $5.
Wow.
I think, I
I
don't
have a-
know
I have a
actually.
Bosk.
Look it up.
All right,
This-
here we go.
Yeah.
This is the best.
Yeah, isn't that cool? I want to keep it, but I'm giving it to you.
Oh, thank you so much.
If you want it. If you're going to like resell it, I'll
You see what you've done now?
$10.62.
10. Oh, yes, 10.
Now Dove is going to have to go back to Mexico, find this shop where
This
you
shop's
bought
amazing.
these,
All right. So
and he's going to have to make a deal with the shop owner to buy
All
every
of them.
single one of
They
them.
have like hundreds.
okay, so let's
Let me
talk
see it
about the
again.
difference between this and this.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
do
right.
that.
All right.
Back to the legal stuff.
This is. I'm not a lawyer,
Oh.
and I'm not giving you legal
Warning.
advice.
Quote
Dove's-
He's about to say
I'm
something
just-
you can quote
I'm
him
just
on.
saying this is
Attention,
a
everyone.
This is a handmade piece of art. He
So is
sculpted
this.
it. It's
Yeah.
hand painted.
This
George-
It's
George
signed
is
and
too.
numbered. There's 30 pieces of
Sign
this.
a number that, George.
This is a. What is this? Is this resin?
This is injection molded.
This is injection molded.
This is plastic.
What is
It's
up
still-
with the flash, man?
I love
the
I love the
flash.
stuff that's still
Look,
stuck
I mean,
on there.
Look at this one.
I love them.
Like they didn't clean it up at all.
This is what
No.
you were looking for that Vader. That I couldn't get this bad. Like I couldn't
I
do
love
it.
these. Like this one's
Didn't even
connected.
try.
They
I
don't
love
care.
that they
So,
didn't even
so
try.
this is actually just a mold of the actual Kenner figure.
But did he have that?
Yeah, it's a Death Star droid actually.
Yeah,
It's got a
that's-
C-3PO body, but it's not C-3PO.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because this is not C-3PO, is it?
No.
What is it?
Looks like
Is this C-3PO?
That's Bosk.
No.
Bosk. That was my favorite.
No, I understand the head.
Hold on. Ben just said, "Is this C-3PO?"
No, I said the
Ben,
body.
you're fired from Star Wars.
Okay, look,
that's
I know
Bosk.
the head is Bosk, but is the body...
Yes.
That's Bosk's body. Yeah.
Okay.
They just didn't even.
It's just
switch it.
not painted. It's just a hunk of plastic.
But did that look
look
like
like you
C-3PO's
wanna eat
body
them.
to
I
you?
was asking, maybe, no, yes, maybe, I don't
You need
know.
to rewatch Star Wars.
But-
I'll watch it with Duff.
But can you imagine? Can you imagine that these are how much each? $10 each?
No,
10
for all of
three.
them.
10 for 3.
10 for 3.
But
Oh, okay. That's almost in line with like a muscle figure, like $2. Like,
they don't stand.
no.
Oh, never impossible.
Oh.
so someone made a metal
Oh.
mold for these.
Ta-da!
Yeah. Look at you.
Huh?
That means like to
Let's
make
see.
that mold.
It could have been a just. This looks like a homemade mold though.
Yeah,
still.
someone did it, yeah.
These aren't like professional injections.
When it came in
This
this
is-
bag,
okay.
that's their sign.
But you said there were hundreds of these.
Well, of these bags.
Oh.
Well, 50 or 60 bags. You need them now,
Oh.
don't you?
No,
We can go.
Actually, I don't
the
collect
best.
like real bootlegs. Real bootlegs have been coming out for 40 years.
But this isn't?
No.
This is, so you need like
So-
This
a
is
topper signed and numbered.
What if there's like some amazing artist in Mexico that's making these?
Well, if they're releasing it as art, packaging it as art,
Yes.
that's one thing.
It's not.
But this is actually made as a knockoff or a pirated good. You know, they've taken the original mold, but
Yeah.
there is some interpretation there.
It was at a
yes.
really cool store though. Not a kid's toy
And
store.
Vader
A
Pequeño.
collector's. It was not unlike this. It was
That's
cool.
amazing. Well, thank
Well-
you. Thank you for thinking. of
Okay, well,
What
if
if-
you
what
want,
if
this
I
is my
molded
look at
this?
look
it.
at
Maybe
him.
you should keep
And
that
then
one.
clean it
I
up.
think you like
No,
this
not
one.
clean it
No, I have
And
too
then-
much stuff.
Made it with glitter.
You don't have enough stuff. I
You
don't-
need more stuff.
I didn't bring anything else.
All right.
Well, then let's get on to some of the other stuff. We got some other items. Should we go ahead?
Tinted
and-
with ketchup.
Let's go ahead and do some blind boxes
Well, let's
first.
do another piece of garbage before we get to that.
Another piece.
Since we're on garbage right there with those Star Wars figures,
This is fully licensed.
it's still garbage.
Oh my god. So this came. Anybody still have Loot Crate out there? Loot Crate? Loot Crate?
I think you're the
What is
last
that?
guy doing it.
I'm the
man.
last person subscribed to Loot Crate. Gotcha.
Never heard
Loot Crate used to. So when Loot Crate like first started, they would send you things like exclusive pop. That was like in the very beginning. Then they stopped sending pop, and they started like working with other manufacturers to send like.
Well, there's a reason for that. Because then you have to pay another company to do it.
Right.
And
Yeah.
if you have 300,000 subscription boxes,
Right.
you just get your own license and make your own toy.
Well, there
and
you go.
Funko said, "Hey, you're selling 300,000. We'll make our own box."
Oh, there's a Funko.
Oh, yeah.
Funko just made their own box.
Yeah, there's a Funko box too.
So what?
But then they went with like Q Pop or something. What was it? The Q figures.
Yeah.
And now they're doing this.
What is that?
This is Loot Crate Original.
Can we see the toy, please?
There you
Yeah.
go. This is Captain Marvel
Oh.
3D
Distorted.
3D comic standee.
Oh yeah.
You can find this for $10 in Mexico,
Gonna have to.
or you
Lot
can
of
get
landfill
it in your
stuff.
Loot Crate.
No, see, I think this has character.
Of course.
There's a character on there.
This is much better.
This
That's
has, they're both characters.
That's
but
Captain
this
Marvel.
has character.
Why do you hate women, Dove?
Oh, man. I actually like the movie a lot. I just don't need that toy.
It's
Oh, I thought it was. I heard it was bad.
The movie?
no.
I like
It was really.
So there it
I'm a
is.
sucker for all those Marvel movies.
And it's just awful.
I mean, about those Marvel movies, I'm looking forward more to the new Avengers film than I am to a new Star Wars film.
Can you
Oh,
please
wow.
just take this and repaint it
Totally.
in your style?
Yeah, I
and
would
make
love-
it,
I would
make
love
it.
to-
It's yours.
I don't know if I can do it. That's the trade.
Oh,
okay.
it's all you. Go for it. Consider it a challenge.
It would be. Have to. Bucket
I'm
of paint.
I'm very disappointed because
I don't think I could save it.
I
don't.
I don't think I can
Oh,
save it.
man.
Anyways, George, what do you have to say?
I'm looking at this book.
You're the one that won. Like,
All right, let's open
All
up
right,
some
what's
minis.
next?
let's open up some
Do
blind
we
box
leave it here?
stuff.
Do we,
We'll set it off to the side. Who likes cuteness?
Too many.
What are these? Oh,
Can you-
Tokidoki.
Can
So
you
these
tell
are-
what it is but by feeling it?
These are Tokidoki mini sushi cars. They released the regular sized ones, I guess, which were about 3 inches or something like that. So now,
Choking
and George has
hazard.
already opened his. So let's go ahead and open them up.
Well, on that dome thing you were talking about, you didn't like?
Look at
Isn't
that.
that because it's a choking hazard?
Which dome?
The last thing.
These
Last
are
week's
so
episode.
damn cute.
It's a choking hazard. Is why it's sealed? No, because this
Wow,
could
that's
be
still
the same.
here from last week?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, did a toy from last week just materialized on the desk, and then I made it go away. I don't know.
Oh my gosh. So which ones did you guys get?
I got the little, I forgot her name, the little cactus girl. What's
I
her
got the
name?
little green one too.
Popolina,
Let's
Thumbelina.
see. It has the names.
Thumbelina.
You have Sandy Salmon Super Sport.
That's what this is?
Oh,
Yeah, because she's riding a little salmon sushi.
Oh, but what's the little cactus girl's name?
Sandy.
I thought it was.
should be more like
I got
cacti.
Salaryman EBGT, and you got which one is that? Oh, Savannah.
Savannah.
But look, there's one that.
Inca
Oh, the
Brole.
chaser has 2 heads on it. That's cool.
That's
Oh, that's
Adios
the-
and Chow Chow.
Chow Chow.
I think these are adorable.
I do wish the wheels would turn.
They didn't turn on the big ones, did they?
You don't need the
No,
wheels
they
to
didn't.
turn.
You're right.
What are you gonna do? Put this on
Ooh.
your Hot Wheels track? Like,
Yes.
it's just for
Did the
this-
character come out?
No.
No.
Choking hazard.
How
But-
much? What do these retail for?
These go
$8.
for I think like $4.99.
Cute.
You got the best one.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I like the Sandy one.
Yeah,
The
that one,
Sandy's-
and then I got the worst one. I mean, it's just.
Oh,
this
they're
guy-
all pretty
I like
good.
this.
Oh, the little
Tail.
tail.
No, there's mozzarella, the popcorn guy.
The one thing that always impresses me with the Tokidoki figures is that no matter how small they are, the paint is still really good for such a small figure, which keeps it really still very cute. The sculpt is really good.
I mean,
And-
I don't collect these, but like if I had a set of all 10 or 12 of these like on a shelf, they'd look really nice together. They're really
Yeah,
adorable.
look at
So you're not going to buy them.
The
No.
thing is, I've come to the conclusion that there's more things I like in the world than I can afford to own.
Yeah.
Afford to own or have enough space to own.
Well, space is costly.
True. I should think of it that way.
Now these are opened, or are they not worth anything?
That's pretty
Not
much
like-
trash.
What are you talking about?
No,
There's
these.
still figures. Oh,
they
these,
collect-
Oh,
yeah.
those, the figures? Yeah.
Yeah, the figures are
Fine,
still good.
that's what you do. Yeah, of course.
There you go.
Okay, that was anticlimactic.
Well, there you go.
Wait, that's the only thing we're opening?
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't get-
well, no, we're going to open up some more stuff.
Come
Oh,
on,
good.
bring it out. Let's
All
go.
right.
We're sitting here waiting.
Here we go.
Here we go, everybody.
Uh-oh, what is that?
Let's
This
get into the
is
thing that Kevin
Hambuda.
hates.
Wow.
What? Wow.
I actually bought one of these.
You did?
I love it.
Oh.
That's
well,
my
there you
new
go.
thing. Is like Ronald McDonald colorways of toys.
Really?
No,
you
you're
and
you're
my
in
brother.
trouble.
Dude.
Oh my
There's so
God.
many.
When someone makes a Ronald McDonald colorway of a toy,
There you go, everyone.
even
Just
if
make
like
a
I
Ronald-
don't even like the
So
toy.
Ronald Vader you'd like.
You just ripped it back.
It's fine, because this is mine anyway. This is from Mighty Jacks. Here's your certificate.
So
of
did you order it
authenticity.
about 2 years ago then?
I
Oh.
missed the first order, and then it like, yeah,
Herein.
Check.
yeah. This is just.
We have them wholesale.
I love like religious iconography that is like fast food. This is.
So are you going to collect the whole line?
Is there a whole line
There's a whole line coming out of these.
of Ronald McDonald?
No, of like the mythical, like, or religious, almost like.
What's the next one?
It's their version of Colonel Sanders writing,
Oh,
but it's like
of course.
it's some
So they're doing all fast food stuff?
yeah, but it's him riding a massive chicken.
I might have to do that. I got the Kozik Colonel Sanders, and that was.
That's awesome.
I don't know, like.
But this one is.
But doing Ronald McDonald as Buddha, like that's just. What do you think?
I mean, that's a strong start. But this is from
Interesting.
the artist is Tika from East. Like I said, this
Hefty.
is
But I can't deal with this.
It's fine.
Kevin is
Yeah, it's not my
throwing
thing.
up behind.
It's not
the
my
camera
kind of
over
thing.
there.
Okay, I'm glad you said that. But I don't
Um,
collect toys.
Yeah.
But
Bad to say.
I mean, is this disrespectful toward the Chinese culture?
Yeah.
I
To
think
well,
could be.
you don't have to be Chinese to be Buddhist.
Yeah.
That's true.
I'm just saying I'm Buddhist.
But you know what? Tell us what you guys think.
Buddhists are not offended by this.
Kevin wants it to be known that he's
Yeah.
offended by
Kevin
this.
is very offended by this, and
And the packaging.
The packaging is fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, packaging is.
So does that make it good art because it's
That's not
confrontational?
offensive.
oh,
What? In a Chinese
art
food-
is supposed to get you like
It's
thinking,
striking a
and,
mood with Kevin.
like
What? That it comes in a
no,
quote
the
unquote
figure
Chinese
because the
food?
figure is
To go.
causing Kevin, our cameraman
Yeah,
back
but-
there, to like go crazy and.
Yeah, but I have Jesus, stormtroopers.
Oh.
And I like the
Yeah.
religious.
I've
like,
seen your Jesus Stormtrooper. I've seen
Sounds
pictures.
dirty.
I've seen pictures of it. It's, oh, so it's like.
Yeah, I mean, I love making fun of Ronald McDonald, and this is like this is the statement about our culture and like
Yeah.
what it's become. I think.
I love this figure. I think they did a great job. I love the whole line. I love the whole concept of like these fast food characters made because it's supposed to be like how we idolize fast food.
Yeah.
And what better way to show it off than by making it like godly and like heavenly? And it's like it's perfect.
It's pretty deep, man.
Do you
know.
think that, like
offended.
you said that this, you like it because of like, it's this whole thing about like our culture and it's because it's Ronald McDonald and doing this thing. Like, I think he just needed another colorway. I don't think like this was the sculpture. Like this is the piece.
That's fine, but
Is that the original one, or is that
I don't know.
another
Like that's just
colorway?
another one.
no.
But like
This is the first color that
This
came
is the
out.
first color that came out, though.
And you
George.
might be right
To match
but he
Ronald.
is holding a burger, dude.
is he not in this one? It's a sundae, like a swirl.
Oh,
like
okay. Then
Is
that's-
it?
No, I think it's a
No, that's
stylized
a burger. It's a globe, but it's a burger. It's called Hambuda.
Yeah, Hambuda.
Hambuda.
I guess.
Hambuda.
Dude,
Well,
it's
I'm
fucking
with
Ronald
you.
McDonald, dude.
I love it. It's great.
The problem is the other colorways don't work.
That is true.
That's like when you have a Ron English
You gotta have the.
serial killer. Like you need it in the original colors because if you give me glow in the dark, like
Yeah.
Like that's just a statue of Buddha done as like a little boy.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
That doesn't look like a hamburger. It just looks like a wave ball.
I think if
There's-
they would have made other colors, they should have just done.
was that
like,
released or is that just a prototype
It's
showing
an
the sculpt?
STS 2019 exclusive.
Okay.
We're looking at the
but it's
artist's
still called
Instagram.
Hambuda.
It's still called Hambuda.
Still, for some reason, I would look at that and go, why
same
the
exact
hell is this called Ham
mold.
Buddha?
Well,
Same exact sculpt.
Yeah.
you know,
And-
because the hamburger is something about like American culture. Like people,
they're gonna
is kind of they're synonymous. Like
Yeah.
even though it's,
So is there gonna be a?
Do you have the
KFC
Mighty Jacks
version?
figure?
I think so. What?
There was the Mighty Jacks figure. I forgot the name of the figure, but it was one with the. It was called Vomit Kid
I got the Vomit Kid
with the Ronald McDonald colors.
Mhm.
Awesome.
I set that on the counter. I got home late at night. I left it on the counter.
Uh huh.
And my 5-year-old came in the next morning and looked at that and said, "Mommy, can you put that away?"
That's the right response, by the way.
I love that
I
figure.
come in,
I
was
have
like,
that figure
how come
too,
that's
and I
over on
love
the
it.
shelf? It's like,
That-
he asked me to put it away.
I love that it has that clear yellow.
And I wouldn't normally buy like the regular colorway of that, but the Ronald
The
McDonald,
Ronald McDonald's hilarious.
it gives the toy a whole nother dimension.
It does. I love it.
And imagine what it's going to look like when I have like 10 or 12.
There's
like,
so many Ronald toys that you've missed. Like you're gonna have to go back
Uh-oh.
and like if this is a new collection, there's
Talk to my
people have been
mother.
doing Ronald McDonald toys for a long time.
no, I'm talking about Ronald McDonald colorways.
Yeah, no,
of
that's what I'm
art
saying.
toys.
Like there's been a lot of Ronald McDonald colorways
How
of
do
things.
you know that I don't have a lot of them?
That's true. Maybe you do.
Oh.
And I don't have to have them all.
Shut down.
I can say that.
Yeah, you do.
I'm in recovery.
Get 'em
I
all.
don't have to have them all.
He needs them all.
Need them all. Send them
Send them
all
to
to Dove. DKE Toys.
At his
Address
warehouse.
wherever.
At his
I don't
warehouse.com.
remember what it is.
North
Do we have
Pole.
time for one more?
Well, yes.
Let's do one more.
We're not time restricted anymore. We're talking about.
Let's do.
And then a
But
higher
you like
down.
it when the episodes
Oh.
are shorter, right?
Yes,
at
this
this.
looks better to me.
Yay! It says the Muppets.
Look at
Animal.
that.
Animal. La, la,
Half
la, la.
scale.
Here, you open it.
Oh, cool.
So this is from who made this?
Disney.
In 3 dimensions.
Disney.
Legends in 3 dimensions. Oh, this card might say. Oh, this is actually made by Diamond.
Diamond Select.
This is made by Diamond Select,
I need
designed
to-
by Joe.
Here.
You can find the one part.
Yep. Scissors.
Joe Allard. Is that how you pronounce it?
Joe Allard, yeah.
This is
Sculpted
Yamaha?
by
Yeah. Sculpted by Rocco
Tartamella.
Tardam. Do you know these guys? Oh. Are they
Oh, it
good?
has that
Yeah.
Oh, well,
smell.
there you go. That's why they're doing it. They made 1,000 of these.
This is heavy. It's like an Oscar.
That's resin.
Wow, look at that.
Oscar.
And this is half scale. That's big.
half
scale.
of what?
Half a life size.
That must
Oh.
be the chain.
Oh, his chain is tied up. Let's see.
Oh, look how great that is with the
Told you.
drum on the bottom as the base. That's brilliant.
You can smell that fresh.
Okay, so George, you're a Muppets
Yeah,
fan,
right? Smell has that.
Yeah, you're a
toxic
Muppets
smell.
fan.
Collectors really
He's
like
got the
that
same
smell.
hair.
It's a Ronald McDonald colorway.
What do you think, George?
That's pretty cool. Is
You
that
got number
glitter?
1 of 1,000. No, it's not.
That is glitter.
Is that
I can't
glitter
tell. 388 or
textured?
288.
Yeah, someone in China.
It is. It is glitter
numbered
texture.
it.
Yeah.
It's cute.
That's really cool.
So, is there a whole line of half-scale busts?
Yeah,
Well
that scares me. That's the part I'm worried about.
See,
Okay.
that's the
You
problem.
guys.
Is you buy the first one, and then before you know it,
Is this the first?
There's 50 more.
So there is a line of half-scale busts. They're not all Muppet though. So Diamond is doing half-scale busts. We received this one, and at the same time that we received this one, we also got the Rorschach Watchman.
Oh,
What?
yeah.
Completely different. I know.
But they're going to keep going. Like if these keep selling.
If these keep selling, I would imagine that they're going to keep making
There's a
them.
Pirates of the Caribbean. There's a Venom. There's an
I
Iron
do believe we
Giant.
ordered
See,
the Iron
like-
Giant.
Deadpool.
This
Different
is
prices.
this is my problem with licensed toys.
Yes, it is a license.
Is that a company starts a new scale, a new line,
Yep. And you got to start buying them all.
and then you
Don't
start,
have to.
and then it just keeps going, and then one day it doesn't become financially feasible for them to continue anymore, and then they stop.
Well,
And sometimes they do run through all the characters, and sometimes they don't.
Mm.
And then
what if this
That's
is
annoying.
the only Muppet character that they're doing?
okay, that's fine.
And you love the Muppets,
but
you
that
love
means
Animal.
that it didn't perform well, because if they sold all
They'll keep
1,000,
going.
boom, Kermit's next, like, or the rest of the band, or whatever.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
It's true.
And then what happens is this company goes out of business.
Diamond
And then-
Select will never go out
Whatever.
of business.
This company, they lose
forward
interest,
1
they
year
don't
later.
make any money, whatever happens,
Uh-huh.
right? And then the next company comes along and gets a license. They're like, hey, we're going to do busts, but instead of half scale, we're going to do quarter scale. And then it's like a whole, that's what happened to me with Star Wars. It's just,
That's what happens with every license, though.
I know,
To be fair,
That's what
Palisades
keeps-
already made all these.
I know. And
But in
those are
what,
gr-
1/8 scale?
They were.
And those
I
are
don't know.
great.
They were that tall, but they were smaller scale.
Same thing with all the drum.
No,
and the
just
glitter.
different
Yeah,
version.
different sculpt, different. But the Palisades action figures themselves, that line was
That was great.
Was amazing. And I've seen people who had all of those opened on one shelf, and they were all to scale with each other. What's that really big Muppet's name? The one that's like 7 feet tall.
George would know.
The bird.
George.
I know who you're
No,
talking
that's from
about.
Sesame Street.
Oh yeah.
Hey
No, not that
guys,
bird.
Wait for me.
Wait for me!
Oh, that guy. Yes.
Yeah, Palisades made a lot
This
of
guy
fun
right here.
The
toys.
dirty one.
That,
I don't know.
that guy?
Yeah.
Oh, that looks.
And he's
that's
like
pretty
he's
phallic
like that
in
big.
the middle there.
He's awesome.
You should.
Yeah,
That's
that
awesome.
looks
Is that what it's standing?
phallic.
It's very
Sweetums.
phallic. Very phallic.
Sweetums?
Sweetums. There you go. Good
is-
job, Ben.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. So this goes for
Look how
about...
big he is.
That's funny.
Wow.
This guy goes for about, I think, between, depending on where you buy it, around anywhere between like 120 to 150. So I think it's great for the size of it.
And look at that's
Clear-
the previous line of
That's
busts.
the Palisades line.
There's that.
Much smaller.
Where's Animal? Oh,
Yeah. But
How much is it?
anywhere between 120 to 150.
I'm kind of got over the bust thing, with Randy Bowen, like 20 years ago.
Look how good this is.
It's great. I personally don't need any busts in my life. Like,
What if you're a huge Animal fan?
Look, I'm a huge Muppet fan. You want to know how many of those busts I have?
3.
0.
1.
one.
Wait, let's guess
Which
which
one?
one.
You'll
Don't-
never guess which
I'm
one.
gonna guess. Was it
You
a
have, like,
gift
the
or did you
Dr.
buy it?
Teeth.
Oh no, I bought it.
You have the stoner band dude.
Beaker.
You have Dr. Teeth.
You're all wrong.
You have.
One of the
No,
old guys.
you all get one guess, and that was it. You're all wrong.
Swedish
wait.
chef.
I have Janice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
For sure, really?
No.
She looks cool. There.
I had
So
a crush
you-
on her when I was little.
So you wouldn't buy Animal?
No, I would buy Janice again.
There you go, Diamond. Make a Janice, and you've got one sale at least.
Numbered 1 out of 1.
Oh
Poor
my
George.
gosh.
I had
Well,
a
there it
crush
is.
on Animal.
Uh-oh.
Animal.
Who would buy Beauregard the janitor?
I don't know.
Who would buy that?
Somebody that had a crush on him in high school.
Yeah.
So there you have it. Anyways, Mark, thank you for being on the show.
Yeah, this was fun.
I hope you had fun with us opening up some toys. Thank you for our badasses.
Yes.
You guys should go get
Oh,
a
yeah,
copy
for
of
sure.
this. And don't forget about the show that's opening up on May the 4th at Space Gallery in
And
Pasadena.
every other weekend
You're gonna put the
thereafter
website up?
forever.
We will put the website up
There
and
you
all
go.
that. Dove,
Yeah.
thanks, man.
You're welcome, dude.
All right.
Ben,
Yeah?
I won't say it. I'll make
Don't
you
put
cry.
his website.
All right.
Okay.
Anyways, thanks for joining us, guys. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to like. Leave us a comment. How offended are you by all these toys?
Very offended.
There you go. Thanks, Kevin. And we will see you guys next week. Bye.
Is this a real story about Darth Vader?
Yeah. I forget what does it say.
For
but they're all
Halloween,
true.
For Halloween, I bought a real-looking Vader helmet from
Yes.
Skaggs.
Yeah.
My mom sewed me a costume, and I drew buttons on end of console on my belt.
Other
The following
feature
year, I
stuff
used the
in it?
cape and went as Dracula.
Yes.
Oh, this is the one I bought.